Vector, an upscale, sophisticated look in suspended ceilings, made possible by a unique edge detail that creates a clean, grid-hiding visual effect. Vector is installed with standard 15/16" grid and is available in a range of material and performance options that will meet a wide spectrum of project needs. Installation requires no special skills. If you can install a 2x2 beveled edge tegular suspended ceiling, you can install Vector. It's important to note that before Vector panels are installed, the grid must be properly squared. To check for squareness, measure the grid opening on one diagonal. The measurement of the opposite diagonal should be the same. Panels are supported in the grid on two sides. To install, first engage the kerf on the leading edge of the panel with the flange of the grid. The panel is then raised so that the two non-supporting edges are pressed up against the flat part of the grid. The trailing edge of the panel then slides back to engage the grid on the trailing edge, and the panel will drop into place. Vector ceilings are downward accessible and require a minimum of plenum clearance to either install or remove. Vector is ideal for designs that call for exposed suspension systems. Axiom Vector, Classic, Knife Edge, and other Armstrong perimeter trims can be used to complement the clean visual look of a Vector ceiling. Axiom is made specifically with a narrow vertical fin to create a 1/4" recess that matches Vector's 1/4" reveal. To remove an Optima, Ultima, or Woodworks Vector panel, push up at the center and one side of the panel will raise. Slide the panel toward the raised side, and the opposite side will disengage from the grid. The panel can then be lowered and removed. To remove Metalworks Vector, press on the panel edges to determine which way it will move. Then compress the springs and allow the registration kerf to disengage from the grid. Push the security clip back over the panel and lower it from the ceiling. Panels with the Vector edge detail are mechanically directional in that all panels should be oriented toward the same side of the room. It's best to work the leading side of the panels toward the unfinished ceiling area. Woodworks Vector is also visually directional, meaning that care must be taken to maintain a consistent direction for the wood grain. Measuring and cutting border panels is the same as with any other 2x2 ceiling. Note that the edges of Vector panels are finished, and when installed, these finished edges are exposed below the grid. To protect the edges of the panels, keep the ceiling cartons flat and don't stand the panels on edge during installation. Keep them face to face and back to back, and flat on work surfaces or scaffolds. When your Vector ceiling is completely installed, check for a uniform 1/4" reveal. Any panel that's out of alignment can be readily seen and easily adjusted. Vector, a sophisticated grid-hiding visual look. Easy to install, easy to access. It's what you don't see that's different.